In this video, I'll be showing you different ways you can detail your builds in Trailmakers. For the first way you can detail your builds is really utilizing the accessory pieces. As you can see here, if we go inside the sloop, you can see how I've really used the accessory pieces to add detail to this build. Even using an eyepiece on top of these barrels to really give that effect. And the lanterns and the flags just really add to everything else. With the exception of this amazing golden skull as a figurehead. I really recommend you guys definitely save up some credits and buy all the accessories. Because having all the accessories is really nice for adding details to your builds. The next way you can add detail to your builds is utilizing the piston glitch. For this P51 here, I've used two piston glitches, one for the cockpit over the seat. I've actually piston glitched the cockpit above the seat, so everything's nice and compact. I've also done the same here for these weapons and piston glitch the weapons into the wings. This is a really neat way to make everything compact and look really nice. With the guns protruding out the wings here, it just looks super sweet. Once again, utilizing the eyepiece to give the effect of like an insignia for this plane looks really sweet. Staying true to the P51, adding these stripes and making sure I had enough space to add them is another way I added detail to this build. And last but not least, instead of using the proper exhaust pieces, I have made my own using these pipes, and I think this is a lot better than using actual exhaust pieces because they don't give off that horrible smoke. Another way to make sure your builds are detailed is making things to scale. So as you can see here, this is a USS destroyer and I have built it to scale. Well, at least as big as I can. This is probably one of the biggest builds I own, and the way I've done this is it's actually hollow inside. Now this thing is max complexity, but that's not a problem since it looks really good and it's huge. And the way I've done that is that I've made sure that every piece I've used is the biggest piece possible. So as you can see, all these slope pieces, all the pieces on the deck, they're all huge. If you guys want to make big ships that look really good, this is the way to do it. Another way for you guys to add detail to your builds is that if you own the DLC for the textures, really utilize them. As you can see, this castle, I've used the stone texture to really add detail to the walls here. Also using the accessories for these torches and using these rib cages here as a gate. And when I walk through, using the steering hinges and lowering the strength so I can walk through them, and they close back automatically. If you guys do not own the DLC for the texture packs, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. There's still other ways you can add detail to your builds. And finally, the last way I like to add detail to my builds is utilizing pipes. And this is probably one of my favorite ways to add details. As you can see, I've used pipe pieces on the arms and like around my seat here as like a roll cage. And it just really adds something else to the build. Like it makes it look really neat, like almost realistic. I've also used grill pieces on the arms too, more pipe pieces here on the weapons, and eye pieces for these like missile barrage on the back here. They don't actually work, but it also looks really good, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, pipe pieces are probably one of the best ways you can add details to your builds, so you guys should really start using them. It's one of my favorite ways at least. But yeah, hopefully this helped. Alright guys, this has been a really quick video. Hopefully it's been somewhat educational and somewhat helpful for you guys and your building. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe and join our Discord. Me and the guys are always active there, so if you want to come hang out with us, we are more than happy to. But yeah, this has been it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.